I should be happy for the man. Yeah, I should be happy for the man. Yeah. Turn it up, turn it up. Yeah, I should be happy for the man. Yeah, I should be happy for the man. Ain't got a plan, but I know where I stand. Smoking a gram, I'm trying to make a grand. Yeah, bills in my fist, girls on my list. I curve the thirst, hit the gist. Yo, check the wrist, check the wrist. I ain't got time for the time that you missed. All black, H&M. I know you out here hating him. Yo, city, yes, I'm invading them. My team, you ain't phasing them. You can try though, try though. Hit you with the text, feel the high-low, high-low. Hold it down like a silo, silo. Girl in the back, she from the 9-0. Yeah. She's from the 9-0. Maybe later we can celebrate and you can Never thought it'd be like this. Never thought it'd be like this. Don't do no talking. You ain't see me like this. I only got one night here. Girl, let's take a risk. Let's take a risk on the rooftop where it's brisk. Yeah, the more that I work, the more that I gain. The more that I lurk, the more I attain. The more that I flirt, the more that I flirt. I'm getting their names. No ID, it's VIP. Watch the snakes, they LIE. I'm truly true, I don't pretend to be. Leave the drama from the rest of me.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah. I never wanted to hurt you. Hey, yeah, I'm trying to do my thing. Searching for the right one, kinda like Bing. Check my phone, late night, it's gonna ring. Tell me what's good, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Yeah, pour another drink. Yeah, so I can I just feel it. Go.
I'll be a better man today. I'll be good, I'll be good. And I'll love the world like I should. Yeah, I'll be good for all of the time that I never could.
Change of the world, let's unpearl through the hater, twist the curls. Yeah, that this is what we need in order to exchange for the range that's deranged. Values that are strange. First, love oneself. Grow physically, flow mentally, grow spiritually. The key is to love one another, to forget the enemies and make friends for destinies. Yeah, clear up the vision and see past the blast the blur, to create unity and release the spirit free. Succeed, set a great goal. A vision without action is merely just a dream that's waiting to unfold. The world must change, gotta stick to the plan and the range. Yeah, handshakes, hugs, and kisses must exchange. Get rid of the hate, let go of the beat. Man, this is our fate, and together we'll be great.
I'll be a better man today. I'll be good, I'll be good. And I'll love the world like I should. Yeah, I'll be good for all of the time that I never could.
Change starts now, swear I'll be a better man all day. every day, starting this very day. Just allow it, I vow it, and somehow you doubt it. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, and I stood for the good of my brother in the hood. Only fear God, not the devil's fraud, with the love that he gives all the way from above. Remove all the distance, improve the assistance, transform the persistence, and prove my existence. Just remember who I am. I'm special, I'm unique. It runs through my vessels. I'm reaching the top of my peak. Set the goals, switch the thoughts, shift the soul. My time to climb up to my prime, to change another life at a time. I ain't got no time to lay. I'ma better myself and make the world a better place. All day, every day, starting this very day.
I'll be a better man today. I'll be good, I'll be good. And I'll love the world like I should. Yeah, I'll be good for all of the time. I'll be good, I'll be good. And I'll love the world like I should. Yeah, I'll be good for all of the time that I never could.
Rise and shine. Breakfast is ready in 10 minutes. And don't make me come back up there. This is our town. It's a close-knit community, the kind of place where everyone knows everyone.
Hi, Miss J.
You waste time when you surround yourself with people who make you laugh. Don't know how to hold you when you lose your mind over the wrong things. How you love yourself, how you teach others to love you. Word on the street, say that everything will be okay. Through all your pain, through all your sorrow, through all your pain, through all your sorrow, your pain, sorrow, your pain, sorrow. Don't lose yourself because you lose somebody. I hope that you say you need me like I need you. You deserve someone who hugs you until you forget what makes you sad. Don't know how to tell me when you lose your mind over the wrong thing. I hope you realize, but you don't know how to say. Word on the street, say that everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Standing in the cold and the frozen wind, I'm leaving you behind, but it's not the end. No, no, no. Walking on the plane as I hold my breath, it's gonna be a week till I breathe again. No, no.
What's up, everybody? This is Naked H Crusader, part of Naked eSports, and this is the Vital Pro Scrims for Vital eSports. So we're about to get this thing started, and it's going to be a great night tonight. We're going to have some action. We're going to get some PUBG, all the things that you guys know and love. But before we do that, let's take a look at some clips before, as teams are coming in to the room. That's not what I want to look at. This is what I want to look at. These are the, let me pause this. This is where we can see some older clips. We had some great moments yesterday. I just want to give you guys some things to look at while we wait for this room to begin. Don't want to keep you waiting, and I love watching the action. I love repeating watching the action. And what you get two of me, so that's
really
great.
Projecting which way he was going to go. I mean, you could have just followed him straight in. Instead, they're going around, and that worked out really well. They were able to just pretty much catch him on the fly like that. So there's a bunch of people maybe going for the crate or just trying to get into the new circle, whatever the case may be. A few people in cars, a few people shooting at him. Don't know what it's going to be. Oh, he's going to fall into the ditch. I don't think he meant to do that. And he's out.
This is HMRS making his way through. I don't remember what happens to him, but I think he just makes it fine for the car.
Another team just ahead of them got killed, unless they were just too far away. There's so many teams on the south side that are just driving. As Team 12 is even heading closer to Team 16 on the right. Both of them are heading in pretty similar directions. Looks like one is going to use this hillside. Let's
see what else we can find, shall we? Let me know how you guys are feeling. I know you guys are probably ready to watch some of the game going on. We're still waiting for some teams to come in. I think it's going to start around 8 to 8:05. But before we get to that, just wanted to show some moments that happened last night. If you guys were watching last night, thank you guys. Really appreciate it.
So now you have Vanguard. 2 members of Vanguard are knocked. 1 member is still up and running. Praise, I think that's his name, or Prouse, is by himself, it seems. Trying to use that laser vision.
It's a nice
laser sight. Getting
right
a nice
there.
hit on Trey. So they're going to make a big push on IMP here. Goes up the stairs instead, finishing off some members, getting some kill points instead.
Right at the window. 1v1.
And he was able to finish him off. So great job. Jesus, what's up with everybody literally going down to 1% health? That was the second time we just saw that in just a few seconds. So now he's going to try to go... Here, you're not there. So his teammate... Where's his teammate, by the way? There he is. He's going to crawl over to him. And they are in a beautiful spot because they are in the next circle. Team 25 is in the next circle as well. But he's by himself because his team...
Let's see. So again, this is the Vital Pro Scrims. It is hosted by Vital eSports. If you guys want to participate in these events, all you got to do is go to their Discord page. If you're having trouble doing that, somebody on the chat might throw it in there, I hope. If not, I'm going to try to do it right now for you guys. So let me get to Vital. So I'm going through my own Discord here. If you guys want to join our Discord at Naked, feel free to. But I definitely want you guys to join in on Vitals. They are hosting some really good scrimmages on a weekly basis, and we hope for continued success for that. So if you guys want to compete, you can join in on the action at Vital eSports Discord server. I'm just going to post that to you guys so everyone can have it. Post it on Twitch first. And then we're going to go over to Omelette. I'll post it right here. Vital Discord. Boom. So once you guys have that, all you have to do is hit that link, go to their Discord, and it's pretty easy from there. If you have any questions, Zig is there to help out. He is the leader of Vital eSports. So, generally speaking, if you just want to go there and figure out what's going on, it's a great way to do it. In Discord, if you guys are completely new to Discord, it is a place where most esports teams get together and kind of bring the community together. It's kind of like Twitter, but mostly for gamers. So if you guys want to join in, I would definitely say get an account first and foremost, and then you can head over to Vital's Discord page if you want to talk to some people about mobile esports. Just had a call, sorry about that. So there's the Discord page. If you have any trouble, just let me know. You can always write on the chat saying I don't know how to do X, Y, or Z. That's why I'm here to help as well in any situation it's possible. If you guys want to go to Naked Esports Discord page, it is on my profile. So all you have to do on Omelet or on Twitch is just to go to my profile and see the Discord link there. You can also go to Vital's page from there as well if you want to. Let's see what this looks like. So we are just getting some teams in. Let's see what teams are in the room so far. There we have it. Right now we got Vital on the top left. As you can see, we got SG. Let's take a look at Colleen. Actually, Jailer, because I'm always a big fan of great logos. I want to see what theirs is. That is spicy. Look at that. That is beautiful. Love that logo, actually. Reminds me of like California. I don't know where you're from, Spicy Gaming, but I love the logo look, especially with the helmet. Let's see your stats, shall we? 5.72 kill death ratio. That is pretty impressive with the 21 wins over 69 rounds, giving a 30% win ratio. That both ends are pretty damn impressive so far into this season. You have 12 kills as your most and 1,467 as the highest damage. Very impressive stats right there. Let's see who else. Let's go take a look at TK. No one with a crazy logo, but I'm going to take a random person here. We're going to go with Loki. And let's see your stats. 3.2 with 26 wins over 124 rounds. Not too shabby. If you guys are having trouble hearing me or anything, just chat it up to me and try to get everything in the ready here. But yeah, 26 over 124, giving a 21% win ratio. Not too shabby. Nice. Highest damage. I love that look. 2,800. Doesn't get much better than that. Who else is in the room? One of my favorite teams are in here. That is War. I've seen Lickmung's profile as I go through these, but we're going to go look at crits this time. I do like the War logo. Pretty simple, pretty standard, and just shows the type of team they are. They're pretty good. 8.22 kill death ratio. That might be one of the highest I've ever seen. And now we have 47 wins over 100 rounds. So that's not over 10 rounds. That's not a new account. This is somebody who's played over a long period of time. 46% win ratio. Damn, man. 3,493 highest damage with 24 most kills. You're literally talking about killing a quarter of the room just by yourself. Insane. And that's in squads. Damn. Alright. Let's see if anyone has a crazy logo. I like the anime logo. Big fan. But terrible ending to that anime. I forgot what it's called. But just completely out of left field if anyone knows about that one. They'll know what I'm talking about. We have Accelerate in here. We have OPD is in here. CM. Let's see your logo. Wow, that's like, going to a law firm here. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it is pretty professional. So let's see what we have statistics-wise. Even 4 with a 36 wins over 122 rounds, giving a 30% win ratio. Damn, man. That is 1,752 highest damage with 15 most kills. Love those stats. So as you know, you guys, these teams have played really well. especially in classic matches. And that's the reason why they're on these teams. They are really, really good. If you guys want to build a team together with your friends, you guys can participate in these as well. These are open to everybody. All you have to do is register and confirm your team to participate. A lot of professional teams kind of join in order to get better, practice against some high competitive teams, while some amateur teams also come in to kind of make a name for themselves, also to practice, but mostly to have fun and to show everybody what they can do. Maybe they can make it up the ladder. And this is kind of a great place to start, where these competitions are a little bit half and half with some professional and amateur teams. You guys can get in these if you want, just to make a name for yourself. I would definitely say you should try that. So now we got 34 teams in the room. It is 8:06. I believe it's going to be starting any moment now. I don't know. Let's take a look, because I was also going to see TK Andy. I've seen TK Andy play quite often. I'm not sure if I've seen his stats before. Pretty low compared to everybody else. This is kind of average in the name of everybody playing. 6 wins, 30 rounds, 20% win ratio, 83% top 10, with a 7 most kills with 1,774 highest damage. Certainly not pushing up the rank there, but, you know, whatever. As long as you can play good in competitions, that's all I care about. I want to see the action. Invite just wanted to inform you, Crusade. What? That's an invalid invite? No, it should work. Let me check. Should work. I'm going to open it myself. Let's see if it gets me in. If it doesn't, then yeah, you're right. But I've used this one for a long time. It expired. You're right. It is expired. Alright, so if someone can post the new Discord link for Vital, very much appreciate it. But thank you for notifying me that. Let me get back into the stream too. So that was who told me that? Emotion. Thank you. Appreciate it, Shane. Thank you for coming in. If anyone has the actual Vital invite, appreciate it. I think it's pretty simple to do. If you go to their if you already have access to their Discord, you can create a new invite, copy that, post it in there. Greatly appreciate it. As we're going through this match now, we got a northern plane line, a bit from the east to the west, not too shabby. You got a lot of places you can go to. All the way south is going to be a little difficult, but generally this place is so small of a map that anywhere is possible. So we have one person already jumping, just one out of 35 people, so it might be a little hectic over here at Paradise or Boot Camp, because I think that's where a lot of teams are going to go right now. Everyone wants some kills here. They're not going for safety, it seems, as a hot drop is pretty evident right now. So as you can hear, you can't hear what's going on the rim. That's just PUBG Mobile for you. It'll come back in just like that. Like Notre Dame, baby. So they're going to drop down into Boot Camp. And they got 2 or 3 other teams here. Definitely 2 others. So Vital's dropping down as they are the host team here. Seems like somebody's already got a snipe. And let's take a look at Team 12. They are just over on the other end, but in the same exact building. So we're trying to get an eye on everybody here. It does look like Team 12 is moving a little bit closer to Team 1. Team 1 is pushing backwards. They are in the bottom here, looting up the underground part of Boot Camp. Meanwhile, you have Team 7, that is CM, who's got the left side. So interesting to see Zig's already down, trying to hide out in the bottoms, but he probably was just too far up. Got hit down from CM. Don't know if they're going to have enough time to pick him up. Doesn't seem like CM's making any time or pushing anytime soon, especially with the third party of the other team there in Boot Camp. Going to prevent them from doing that. So that'll definitely give time for Vital to do this. Zig's hurt, but I think he'll get a med kit on. I'm assuming he will. It is pretty soon, so they might not have any meds. It's possible. It does look like one member from CM is rotating around. It could be a good way to flank this team. Although it does seem like they've noticed him as he's getting hit with a bomb pretty much. So more rotations. He's also looting as he's going. So Team 12 in the best spot, obviously, having the big building, can shoot across. Does look like SA was getting shot just a moment ago against CM. We'll see how this turns out. Titan trying to get a sight on QWERTY. As we rotate around as well, looks like, does seem like Team 12 is doing a great job trying to get sights on CM. CM is rotating even more to the right, and Vital is still underground in the same spot, so it doesn't seem like Vital's going to be able to move much. They only have a 3-man team. They are at a disadvantage while everyone else has a team of 4 in this spot. More shots on CM. QWERTY is the one really causing chaos for the other team. It does look like he took some shots as well, but will survive for now as he rotates toward his teammates on the left side. That might be a good flank against this L team here, as they might not know that there's a team behind. It does seem like they do now, because they are being very cautious. One got on top of this square box, but it is okay, because a teammate here with Tank taking him out with some nice gunfire. So it looks like Prez is going to try to get over, but he couldn't. Milky going across, and Milky says, no, you're not hitting me. Meanwhile, they are being pushed, and it does seem like he was able to get Grimmy, but there's a team right behind him right there, and he's got shot. Nice job, QWERTY, being able to hold back the gunfire. Now there's one member. Here you have Lux on the bottom here. Might be able to go for the revival, maybe. Oh, his other teammate's just across the side, so he can't go for the revival inside. Looks like he's waiting for some action to come by. Does look like CM is not pushing. They're more looting. Prez is still down too. And you do get a revival on the edge of this building. Can it come in time as the team is pushing into the house? They don't know he's jumped out, it seems. Grimmy gets revived. Meanwhile, there's a team right there, right next to them. Almost in time, is able to get picked up. Prez getting shot and knocked is Lux, as he was downed and now is out. His teammates in there as well, but things aren't looking good. Look at his health. I can't even see a red bar. It's non-existent. So now you have SA on the back end. Just one member though. Team 12 against Team 7. They still have 3 members, so CM definitely has the advantage. It looks like he's going to be pushing back, and we might see the end of boot camp action for now. Let's rotate around, take a look at some different teams. We got SG Colleen, that is Small Fry, I like the name, Jailer and Colleen. So they got this interesting town. A lot of good loot here in Hot Tin. And looks like they just got here as well. So they'll have a lot of loot that they can hold throughout the entire match and try to utilize. How many kills you guys got? 3 kills already, so they are looking good too from that perspective. Getting some kills is going to be very important. There are not a lot of teams. A lot of teams are going to be highly ranked. And getting those kills could be the difference between winning the whole thing and just having a normal rank. So let's see who else is around town. Team 4 is near the edge. TK. Looks like Sways, Siska, Andy, and Loki. They have 0 kills, so they haven't seen any action yet apparently. Their health is pretty good. They're moving in as that circle closes on their back end. They've just made it to the edge, and they're heading toward Team 13 at Pi Non. I don't know if they know that there's a team there. Probably not. A little bit too far to notice, and especially with a hollow on the M4, I doubt you can scope it that far to see, unless it really popped out. So let's see who is at Pi Non. It does look like it's Vanguard, 2 members only, so they have the disadvantage for sure. I think the other team had 3, maybe 4. This is Partixel, and you also have VG Tree. They have done really well in duos, as you guys might have seen from Thursdays. And I'm interested, at least Tree does. And I don't know if Partixel takes part in the Thursdays. Definitely recognize the Tree name. And we do have 4 members on TK. So as they're heading a little bit closer, they may have a fight on their hands. But we'll see. I'm just going to take a quick look back at boot camp because those two teams are still in sight of each other. It does seem like SA Titan is looking exactly where CM is. Prez looks like he's hiding out just for a moment. Doesn't want to get shot on top of the roof there. As you can see right now, Titan is just sitting on that roof. Could be a bad... Ooh, nice grenade. Almost getting a knock on Prez, but not enough. So, looks like CM's just hanging on the outskirts of the warehouse. They definitely have the numbers. I don't know, did they lose a member? They had 3. And it does seem like SA Titan was able to take one out because I don't see where that other member is. So well done from Titan. Continuing on fighting. Every inch, every foot to get... Ooh, if you can get a grenade on top and then through the hole down to the bottom where President cut, that would have been too much. Too much to ask for. So CM is staying real close. SA is moved over close. He's not slowing down. Usually when you see a team by himself now, because he lost all of his members. And usually when you see just a solo team, usually you play safe. You try to go for the rank. It's very difficult to get kills, so that's the reason why you would do it. But it doesn't seem like Titan's thinking that way. Titan's thinking offensive, thinking aggressive. And we'll see if that can work out for him. Look at this peek. He's ready. He might be going to the outskirts. May see. No one's on the outside yet. Miley's not pushing out yet. Or is that Mickey? Sorry. That might be Mickey. Yeah. I'm looking, trying to see if that's okay. A lot of dancing around in the warehouse. And he sees, I think he sees it. He sees the gun peeking out. Not enough though for Mickey to get hit. We have a rotation to this side. And pre-firing going on. Getting Mickey. One more. That's all he needs. He knows he's in that corner on this side. Pre-firing. And that'll do it. CM completely taken out by Titan. I think CM had 3 people running. It looks like they lost one before we came back. And then SA was able to take care of the rest. So give that man some props for not just leaving and hiding. He went to go back to revenge his friends who died in the process. We'll take a look at Team 13 right now. This is VG again with Tree. It looks like another team is kind of getting a little close. Getting close to them. That is War. W-A-R. That is Crits. Charles Hugh. And those look like Team 13 is heading directly for them. Does seem like Charles is rotating around. Maybe, oh boy, not looking great. As we take a look and see VG Tree and Partixel now in the house taking some shots as Charles is trying to dance around and hoping to have some teammates help out. And it does look like teammates came in for the rescue to, no, maybe not Charles. Wow, really playing the, never mind. I was going to say really playing the Matrix game, but that just ended. And Charles is trying to dance around on all fours, trying to avoid some extra shots from Thirsts. It doesn't seem like VG is in the thirsty mood today, though. I think they want to go for more shots and kills. Now, they did get a knock on Crits as well, and they go for Thirst, actually. So they are not only just hungry, they are thirsty. And they have 2 members on the left. Lick Mung is on the left. I don't know. They're going for shots, and Tree's getting hit. So now Tree is down. This isn't a great spot for them to be on the roof. Not a lot of cover from that angle. So I think dropping down might be best. But he's saying, no, I'm staying on this roof. I started it. I'm coming and taking out the rest from here. So Partixel staying on the roof. Not even going to revive his friends. I know a revival would be a problem as well because they wouldn't have the time. Partixel's getting shot from the left. Jumps down in order to get away. But not in time on the drop. Lick Mung was able to take out a teammate. And so that will finish off. That was VG. That's Vanguard. So now you have Charles, who was able to get picked up. It looks like they lost a member in the process, but they will live to see another day as they make it. Team 3. Moving across the bridge, trying to get into the new zone. It looks like they're heading toward Accelerate. And let's see how that works out for them. They will have the new zone in hand as long as they're not fired upon. I don't know if Accelerate sees them. I don't know if SG sees them in the process, because they are up there. I think right in that compound too. So Colleen is really cautious on that right. It looks like she has changed her perspective, but that right side is where everyone is on Accelerate. And so having a ghillie does help in the process. Good front person to be incognito. Let's take a look at Accelerate. They have all their members ready to roll if action ensues here. But it does not seem like Accelerate knows that Team 3 has just jumped in. It does seem like they are paying attention more downhill than they are from behind. But that will probably soon change as footprints change the perspectives. And Courtney's looking over, getting shot. Getting shot a few more times and is knocked. Now you do have teammates who are trying to recover. But this is not looking good for Accelerate, who just got hit up a few times right there. Colleen trying to rotate around, and that Spark Me was not able to hold that down. And that is it for Accelerate. Great job from SG, just posting in this complex and being able to finish off a team without any trouble. It doesn't look like they really took any damage. Colleen did, I know, from Spark Me, but Spark Me was not able to finish. And so, nice job. Team 4, getting close to Team 8 now. TK, Sways, Siska, Andy, and Loki. What is going on? They're like on top of each other, and that is correct. So TK got on top of the roof, Lickmung's on the bottom, and I think they hear the footsteps from each other. Obviously, War would. I'm not sure if Lickmung has moved. What spot? What is this? Dude, this is getting a little awkward. A little right. Okay, good, yeah. That spot didn't seem right. Didn't seem right whatsoever. But good. I hope you feel better now. So War is just hanging. No, try it again. Well, War is in major trouble. Looks like he lost all of his members, his teammates. TK's getting shot from the distance. That might help War. How many members do you have? You do have 3 members. Where are your teammates? You were with them at this part. They went down to boot, and you didn't follow suit. That is a problem spot for you, Lickmung, especially when TK heard all of that movement. I'm sure they can get some good hits on you. But I don't know why TK is being very reluctant to push this house. They have the numbers, especially with 4. And they don't have to be in view of War, the rest of their teammates. Lickmung is definitely not looking good. It just takes some motivation to take out Lickmung. Unless, Lickmung happens to squad wipe by himself without the help of his friends. I mean, that is a possibility, I guess. But good luck with that. So it does look like Sways was taking some shots, but trying to return some fire on Charles Hugh. And Charles did take some hits as well. Lickmung moving every now and then. Trying to use a vector from that distance. Be more impressed with that than anything. So TK slowly but surely moving closer, and we might see it happen now. In he goes. Shots fired. Was able to get 1 knock, so good shooting, but again, I was saying, no friends around is not the greatest spot. So make sure you guys clip the action when you see something. Appreciate it. Only when you see something good. So now we got TK Andy trying to shoot from the house, and I think War is angry about that. Definitely taking some shots on Andy, trying to retaliate. Ooh, getting a nice hit again on Andy. Andy's got to move. So now you also have Loki trying to peek over. few shots being taken on this house, but we're going to focus up now on what's going on here because SA Titan's not done. He is not done. He's not going to go into hiding. Oh, he was taken by surprise. Almost getting a knock. Changing guns, able to do it. Ooh, but wasn't able to take two. And War is able to hold it down. Having a teammate definitely helps, and that is the reason why most people who are just left alone because the rest of their team has died kind of stay hidden. But I love the courageous move there. He was able to get a squad wipe. That's Titan. SA Titan. He was able to get a squad wipe earlier. Almost did it again, quite honestly. And just didn't work out for him this time around. Just not working those odds, but certainly working his gun there. So let's see what else is going on. We have 3 other teams. The other team is on the back end. This is SG. Looks like they're going to come in from the back and get into this new zone. Stay into boot camp too. Boot camp is probably where it's going to finish. Let's see. Zoom into this. Yep. Probably at one of the buildings is going to end. It could end outside, possible, but most of the circles in boot camp in some way or somehow. So while War has really focused on TK on the top of the hill, they got to also focus on behind them. Taking some shots is War, and War has one member downed. Now SG might go for a push. Colleen trying to finish off what she started, getting a knock and getting a second one would be great. Almost on Charles, but not quite yet. He's not done either. Charles says, no, you're not getting me yet. I'm going to survive this. So let's see how he plays it. He goes to the roof. Of all places, returning fire and dodging at the same time. He's going for the revival now. Meanwhile, Colleen has made it into the building and is trying to look across the way. Could not get revival in time. So now Charles is on the run now. Let's see where you rotate to, man. Getting some shots, getting Colleen. Ooh, never mind. I thought Colleen was knocked, but she just played the drop shot. Tricked me too. So nice play from Colleen. It's so difficult, especially at that close range, to foresee the drop shot. If you guys don't know, that means when she's shooting, she goes to prone position, still holds that firing button at the same time. It lowers your... Ooh, giving Andy a haircut. What I was saying is it lowers your hitbox, obviously, to the ground. And so you're forced to shoot downward. And meanwhile, if you're trying to shoot a headshot or something like that, it's not easy. So, 2 teams left. You have TK Sways getting a nice knock on Colleen on the other end. It is a 4v4, a full team versus a full team. No one has the advantage quite yet. Even though Colleen got knocked, Colleen has teammates to come by to heal up. Now, the only advantage, actually, not based on numbers, but based on positioning, Team 4 has it. Team 4 has the better position, given that the new circle will close on them. SG has to find a way to get closer without getting knocked, because that would be a big help to keep these numbers as 4v4. Looks like Jailer was able to get around, and is possibly going to be getting into that apartment right next door to TK. Jailer is trying to peek over. Jailer would have a great spot on this team right now. If she can just get over. Does take some shots now on Sways is still up there. Can't get down and does get down now. Now Jailer had a great surprise shot. Siska and man, Small Fry downed by a nice shot from a bolt action shot there. Jailer getting a nice headshot on Sways, and Siska is down too. I don't know what happened to Siska. I think were you stuck there? I don't know what was that. Trying to stay in that position was dangerous, but I don't know. Maybe that was something unexpected to try. TK has 2 members only. Trying to get... I mean, SG has 2 members only. No, I'm so confused. TK's down. 1 more left here. Wait, where's the other member? Who else is up? Oh, you're up there, Andy. I didn't realize Andy made his way around. So now Andy's the only one. Ah, right when he got through the door. And there you go. Andy could not hold it down. A little bit too difficult with a 1v4. And SG, this is all the kills they got. Colleen doing a lot of work, getting 7. Kopiu getting 2, Small Fry getting 2, and Jailer getting 1. That gives their team a total of 12. TK getting 1 kill, gun in 2nd place though, and War getting 3 as well. Lickmon getting 2 with I believe that is, I'm gonna go with Fabian. I don't know, but yeah, great job from all the top 3 teams. We also have Grimmy, Bruce Lux, Tank, and Titan. Titan, we were seeing, was doing a wonderful job there, getting 6 kills by himself. Accelerate coming in with 4 kills. VG with 1. CM with 3. OPD with 1. Vital coming in with 0. And Gator, Adam, Shank from Team F is 0. So we're going to move on now. To the second round. The second round, I don't know what map it's going to be, but I'm ready. I'm ready for the action. Let's see, did you guys clip any of the action? No, you didn't. You guys need to clip the action when you guys see it, unless you guys did it on Twitch. It's possible. It certainly is possible. Let's go SG. Let's get Spice Girls. Spice Girls is SG, yeah. Let's get it. I love it. I love it. So SG doing really well with, especially with Titan holding that down. And let's see. Thank you, Logic Ozrin, OZ-tron. Appreciate it. If I'm mispronouncing the name, it's just because I don't know how to pronounce it. It's just not the greatest at naming names here. So if you guys are in the next room, I would greatly appreciate an invite. I know Zig gave it to me last time. I'm sure he's going to be able to give it to me again. But if you guys can do it for him, that would probably make his life a little bit easier. So as that room will be opening, let's take a look at some more clips here. Look at all those. I can't even go that far up. Let's take a look at this one. I like this one. This was a wonderful grenade, by the way. Niki's going to have somebody behind him, and that zone is really going to push him into him. As you can see, Nikos hold on, I got to change this.
has to come in for the new circle, as it is going to be coming down soon. HMRS obviously trying to get in as well. Fortnite is really overly peaked, and Fortnite gets knocked by Sneaky. So Pan We Trust has 1 member up now, 2 members, but 1 really badly injured. Shooting on the area is Alice, but Alice couldn't finish, and that grenade does it in for them. Perfectly placed, getting all 3 of them. So make sure you clip it, guys. If you guys see. So that's what I was talking about, that grenade. Perfectly placed. Whenever you see smoke, you usually want to throw a grenade in it. Especially if you're not the team that threw the smoke, obviously. Because teams want to hide in it. And so if you can shoot through the smoke, that'll work as well. But if you're trying to sneak up on a team, a grenade would be a perfect thing to try. And definitely one that wouldn't create too much risk for your own self. Because once you shoot, you're letting other teams know where you're at. But a grenade, thrown far enough, you kind of get away with it and don't take the hits, you know what I mean? So something to think about. I always try to give little tips about what works. Brian Gamer 14, can I play? So you have to register to participate in these scrimmages. All you gotta do is go to their Discord. And apparently my Discord doesn't work because I tried sending that and it didn't. But that's just because I sent out an expired one. I'm going to try actually right now to get the actual Discord link. So give me a moment. I might not be really paying attention to you guys. I apologize for that. But I do want to get this Discord link out to the people. Because you guys need to know. If you guys are not in it, and you guys want to get in it, I want to give you guys the link to do so. So let's see if we can.
So this link expires in 1 day. I want to give one that doesn't expire, preferably. Generate. Copy it. There we go. I should have a great link for you guys now. Let's see. So boom. Boom. Let me know if that works. I hope it does. And I'm going to try to also send it on Twitch. So boom, maybe. That is the Vital Discord link. It's better than the one I sent earlier. I don't know whether to test it. I'm going to test it out right now. It worked. Yep, it did. Perfect. So all you got to do, guys, is go to that Discord link and register your team for next week. If you guys want to do that, I'm not sure if registration is open at this point. Usually what teams would do is wait for the scrimmage to be over and then registration will begin. But I would definitely just head over to the link and everyone will be notified when registration is opened. So you can just do it right then and there. Pretty simple process, but if you have any questions, just ask Vital's staff members. Zig is their team leader, so definitely would just write on their channel saying, how do I sign up? But if you guys want to ask me too, I have a Discord channel as well. And you can ask me directly too. Here to help out. My name's the same name here. It's Naked H Crusader. So we're going to get into round 2. I just got into the room, so I think everyone will have access to the room if you guys are registered to participate. So make sure you guys get in as soon as possible so we don't have to wait too long. And we can get these things started some more. We saw some great action already. And let me change this perspective here. Like that. So Vital's already in it, raring to go. Just waiting for everybody else to join in. And let me play some music at the same time. Let me see what you guys are riding. Let me know how you guys are feeling. If you guys Blue Flame Dragon 4, same thing. You read the same thing. All you gotta do is register to participate. Well, lost my voice for a second. Gotta get that H2O. Let's get some music going. Let's change the song up. Brian Gamer 14. You don't have Discord? I would definitely say get Discord, man. If you want to participate in competitions, you do it through Discord. That's where most of the gaming community when it comes to esports is. So if you want to get a group of friends and try to see how you guys would fare against some of these good teams, I would definitely say get a Discord account. It's very easy. Just, you know, just like anything like Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, it just requires a username and password and you're pretty much set to go. And all the information there on their Discords. If you have any questions at all when you get onto Discord, there are a ton of people who are willing to help, especially at Vital. I know for sure Zig will help you out because he has helped me out quite a bit and will give you all the information you need. I turn that up just a slight bit. I don't want to be too loud though.
I hear the shit that you telling me, told you to tell them off. You is addicted to messaging people, they feeling you're sensitive, so insecure. My voice give me the allure, they don't even know my name. Oblivious, I got no fame, but still they treat me like a cure. I know you ain't pure, but I know you got it. You a problem solver, take you out and bought it from the store and lock it. Now you cut their pocket, talking, change the topic, pick another option. I don't want the nonsense.
Open the next room and let's get cooking. I agree, Savior. I agree. Let's get this cooking. The room is open, as you can see, and right when that is, everyone should be jumping into it. Get in there as soon as possible, and the moment you guys have all your teams in there, the moment we get things started even sooner. And if you guys aren't joining in, I don't know what's going on, man. Get your teams in there. This is where the competition's got to be for tonight, and we want to get these things started, shall we? I got a message. Who sent me a message? How do you guys feel about the updates from PUBG Mobile? I feel like it's a bit more laggy. You tell me. Especially in competitions. It could be that people have a lot of spectators, possibly, when I play in them. You're streaming, my bad. Hello. Oh, Naked Finn, no worries, man. All good. I can't say enough good things about Vital. They are a really helpful team, especially when it comes to me trying to stream for them. All I have to do is literally turn it on. They have everything set up for me. They have the room codes. They're able to invite me in and just give me the time, day, and I'm in. So I would definitely say if you guys have any questions, especially when it comes to PUBG Mobile or competitions or scrimmages, Vital is a great spot for you there. So hit them up. I don't know if you guys can hear me over this music. I might have turned it a little too loud. Let's see if we can lower it like that. Yeah, that'll work. But I want to turn that back up for a game. Because I do like hearing the game sounds, as you guys know, over the music. How you guys doing? Right now the rest of my team is participating in ESL. That is the big eSports platform. You guys probably heard of them. They're not huge in mobile sports, but they are trying to make a push, and that's why they have the ESL Mobile open. But you probably know them more for CS:GO or League of Legends. They usually like fill out stadiums when it comes to like the Barclays Center or other arenas. So we're trying to make our way up there, at least for Naked Esports. I wonder if you guys are trying it too. It's can't wait. There is sign up still for ESL, by the way. So if you guys just Google search ESL Mobile Open, you guys will find all that information. You guys can join in on that as well and have a chance to win some hardcore cash money. I think at this point, it's generally speaking, if you just sign up and get like some points on the board for your team, you guys will automatically get money. I'm pretty sure at this point, I think there's a little higher than 60 teams in the ESL Open. The top 80 get cash. Just take a look, see if that's the case, because I believe it is. And all you have to do is play a day. I think it's going to be on for the next 2 weeks. So you still have a chance to make it to the next phase of it as well. You know what? Why not? I'll just post that link as well. Let's see if I can find a good link for you guys. Getting a little hardcore with this music, huh? This should be it. Copy that. There we go. Yeah, if you guys sign up for ESL now, and I'm assuming you have to participate in one match at least, you'll get $225 for your team. I mean, sounds like a pretty good deal to me. That's the way it looks like based on the rules and stuff. I could be completely wrong, but I don't think I am. So you guys can take a look about yourselves. And I'm going to post that link for you guys. So more teams that compete, the more PUBG Mobile gets a bigger following, I feel. And that's what we want. So that's why I'm trying to help you guys out, trying to get more people into it. Especially with you guys might not even know about it, and so I just want to give you an outlet to give you some information. So I'm going to post in an omelet. That's the link for ESL. And I'm going to post it on Twitch as well. What's it called? Lil Willie boy, what do you mean? What's what called? I guess me asking you what is it you're talking about for what it is called. But this is the Vital Pro Scrims right now, I guess, if that's what you're asking. This is the Vital Pro Scrims held by Vital Esports. I'm here on behalf of Vital to stream for them. I do this every week. They're a great team. As I've said before, they help me out a lot. So I'm definitely glad to help them out with streaming here.
I just want to move on, so I have got to be strong. I know I have to go on. That's why
We got 33 now in the room. I think we're about to start anytime soon now. I think we had 36 last time. So if you guys are still staying in, make sure to jump right in, because it's about to begin and it'll leave without you. I'm not a big fan of waiting myself, so they know that they want to get things started as soon as possible. What is this? Jesus or Jesus is almighty. Jesus said, I will come and heal him. Matthew, Jesus will save and heal you. Amen. I don't know if that's a... Are you playing as Jesus in this game? Is that your tag? Because that is a bold tag. I'm gonna say so myself. But yeah, guys, just want to reiterate the ESL thing is it's looking good. If you just participate in some matches, you have a really, I think, like, I don't know, I don't think I'm reading it wrong, but you guys read it for yourselves. It definitely seems like that if you guys want to participate at this point, you will automatically get roughly $200, and I think it was $220 or something like that. Because there are 60 teams that are participating so far, or 67, I believe, and the top 80 will get that cash money. So just letting you know, just want to give you that information. You guys do what you will with it. It's noob at Fortnite. I need my buffs. That is Larry. As you know, I'm guessing because you are an early winner of, what was it? The giveaways for, was it Thurston? I think it was Thurston Thursdays. Those are being sent out and should be sent out at least this week. It usually takes a week, so that was Thursday. So it should be either Thursday or Friday. If you don't get it by then, just let me know. Send me a message. On Discord, it's a lot easier for me to talk. Omelet, I'm not great at text messaging on Omelet Arcade, but I've already sent in all the information. So Noob, Fortnite already sent them the information to give you 250 Omelet Arcade tokens for a sponsored event, and I'm glad you guys are watching here now. Does look like SLS has just gotten in. As you guys know, this is the Vital Pro Scrims. They're about to begin. I think this is the amount we're going to have. It's an interesting song. Not against it. Kind of like it. Qual es el ID? So in order to participate, you have to register your team. And to register, you do it on the Discord page. It's the most recent link on the chat. So all you gotta do is hit that Discord link. Don't hit the one that's all the way on top. Hit the one that is closest to the bottom. That'll be the right Discord link to go to for Vital. And all you gotta do is register. So it looks like we have the rim is ready to roll because I hear footsteps. Yes, it is. I'm gonna turn the music down as well. And I do want to turn up the volume on the ground. Just like that. And here we go. And we got, what kind of plane ride? Down south. We're doing a big Sandhawk again. It's the smallest map here. I'm guessing a lot of hot drops, just like we did earlier. Paradise Resort and Boot Camp. You might see some people going to Pine Knot. Generally, you can get anywhere. As I've said before, this island is super tiny. And as long as you float, you can get pretty much to the outskirts if you want. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot of teams are going for outskirts. They're going for big kills here. And that's what we see Boot Camp. A lot of teams dropping already there. And you guys can't hear, but right when that parachute opens, you will, and there you go. So, we're taking a look from Zig's point of view. Zig is the team leader of can't talk, Vital. And looks like they got into the apartment here. No trouble so far. Meanwhile, there's a lot of teams. Let's try to give it a bigger spot. Jeez, there's teams in there, inside. They're trying to punch. And the punching did not work. Team 1 was, or Vital was able to get some kill, get a kill. Like I said, they're shooting down. Vital's getting hit hard. Zig is down, almost thirsted, and now he is gone. So War got thirsted as well. He's dropping down. I'm trying to follow him, but he's going too fast for me. Meanwhile, War is kind of surrounding. Vital is in a good spot, actually. Can I get it? Oh no, on top. Gotta be careful. Almost getting shot pretty much. Just dodging those bullets. Opens the door, trying to trick some teams that are thinking of going outside. Jeez, where are you headed? Nice job taking out that guy. Getting shot from across the way, trying to use this block right there. Nice shot on War. Finishing him too. War has another member though, trying to get retaliation on. A lot of shots through this window. You gotta reload every now and then. Jumps out. God, a lot of rotations are going on here. Vital is hanging on by a thread. Meanwhile, his teammates are coming by. Purge and Pete. Oh, Purge goes for the drop shot. Working out perfectly. And Purge will survive. Barely, but survive nonetheless. Now you do have Team L on the distance there with Tank, Murda, and Bruce Lux. Just hanging in the big building. I think they had the big building last match as well. Vital was also dropping, I believe, here. I think this is exactly where they dropped earlier, so maybe a force of habit. And last time, Vital did not last through boot camp. And I don't think Murda, Tank, or Bruce Lux did either. The last one standing was, after all of the first initial fights, was SG, I believe, with, can't remember the name for some particular reason. But it doesn't seem like they are here this time around. I think SG was with Team L for that time around, if I'm not mistaken. So, not sure. That might have been Spice Girls like teaming up with Team L, or just that one time around. We'll see how that works out. Meanwhile, after that, there's still fights going on, but we do want to see what's going around
as everyone's looting up. Does look like Team F with Adam is by himself trying to hold down the fort for his team. Will have all the loot to himself here, which should be fine as far as gear. So let's see Team 14. Some of their members are in a vehicle, and this is OAG. They'll have some loot in these houses. They're not taking the big places, but maybe they already have, and they're just moving around to different spots now. Take a look at Team 2. Team 2 is SV, Snake Man, and Shadow. I wonder how this team's going to do. We didn't see much of them last match, if at all. And they're heading out of Camp Pong and heading more toward the inner part of the circle. Let's move over to Team 13. We got Vanguard. It looks like they got an extra person with foot spray. Interesting name to call yourself, but hey, name yourself whatever you want, I suppose. And Partixel and Tree is his partner. So, looks like they are heading out of where they were looting earlier, and they're just going to keep moving along to find different spots to loot. Team 4 sees a drop in the distance. This is low key we're looking at from their perspective. As everything renders in, we'll get a better idea of what's going on, and it does seem like they haven't seen any action yet, given that they have no kills and their health looks pretty top notch. Let's head over to Team 3 now. Team 3 is SG. This is Spice Girls here. Copu, Colleen, Small Fry, J-Lore. The same 4 they rolled with last time around. Let's see if they can do a really good job like they did last time. Who's Team 10? Team 10 we already looked at. So no one is north of the circle other than Team 4. You can consider Team 12, who's at boot camp, to be north, but not really. They're more toward the center. They're just going through all these boxes now. But all that action on this side of boot camp, there are bound to be a ton of boxes. And it does seem like they were able to finish off Vital on this side. Meanwhile, no one is around them, so they really can be spread out and try to loot for the rest of the time until these circles start changing. Team 10 getting real close to a member of Team 14. Adam is by himself. He's on Team 10. Team 14 has 1 member or 2 members over there as well. Let's see what they're doing in the distance. It has a car. It looks like they're going to be driving out. And they're going to avoid Adam, who's just coming out of the water now, as Team 14 drives to the apartments and moves on to meet up with their teammates. So right now, a lot of teams are looting up. They want to get good stuff, just like Vanguard here. It looks like there's a drop in his crosshairs, and TK was over there. And TK is over there, so they can see TK in the distance. I'm not sure if Vanguard is being noticed at this point. I heard a gunfire shot, but I'm not sure if that was a misfire. It does look like TK, Andy, and Loki are more on the left, a little far away though. And shots are now fired on Swayze. Swayze not getting hit though, hiding behind the tree. That'll definitely indicate for the rest of their team that there are members around. Missing on the wrong tree. Getting hit from the left and the right. Goes down. Partixel can't figure out where to hide. Should I go to the left? Should I go to the right? But every time he moves one way, he gets taken out by another. So TK was able to get a complete knock. And Tree is knocked as well. Not sure how that really happened. Great long distance shooting from TK. It looks like Foot Spray is going to try to go for Tree, go for the revival. He will have the time, honestly, because TK is kind of far away. It's just that if you move outside this tree, will you continue to be shot at? It does look like they're going more for Foot Spray than they are going for Tree. It does seem like Tree is having some luck as he's crawling over. Can he get behind that rock? Ooh, just misses the shot there from TK. Tree's still getting shot at, but being able to hide behind this rock is a great spot. Now they can reverse back, kind of retreat and try to find another way into the new circle. They could try to attack and find the way in. Maybe find a weakness through TK's barrier. But for the most part, they should be fine if they want to go without taking a risk by retreating. Even though the circle's not on their spot there on the left, they should be fine. They're still in a good spot here, even though they're taking some shots. They could have... Oh, no! Still taking some hard hits on both ends now. As Footspray trying to dance and is working so far. It looks like Tree got knocked, though. Meanwhile, Footspray trying to hide out now. Well played. Look at all that dance movement was working. Got hit a few times. I think either once or twice. More shots would have really taken care of Footspray. TK now has a lot of time to move in. Looks like all their members are trying to move in. They don't want this to happen again where the revival and then they can retreat. No. They're going for Footspray, and I think Footspray realizes that this is no time to go for another revival. Maybe. Maybe not. It's a big risk to go for a revival. It's hard to say because they were shooting from so far that you're thinking, maybe I can. Ooh, Siska getting knocked. It looks like they're going for a thirst. Halfway health now for Siska. Can they go help him out? Them smokes are going to need to be thrown. I'm expecting it. A little bit in front of you. Or maybe they're just kind of peeking. There you have it. Told you. Smokes are being thrown. They know what they're doing. So TK sways getting shot, though. That smoke helped him out, though, because he wasn't sure where he came up after that. It does seem like they thirsted his teammates, and now you have Footspray trying to do all the work by himself here. There is 4 members against him. Definitely has a disadvantage in every case scenario. Low key, though. Making a push by himself. Can he go one-on-one if he can get by himself? Oh, hurt badly. Loki didn't take one bit of health and was able to put it all in the bullets against him. So, TK taking a win there, getting a squad wipe. And all that happened was a knocked player. That will get picked up. Team 14 right on top of another here. This is OAG against Team 2. Team 2 just hanging on the other end. I don't know if they know because they're literally going for the car and stuff. They're not paying attention at all to Team 2, who's just in the grass, peeking over. Where's the other one? The other one's right over there. So both... No, one's right behind. Where is he? I'm confused. Oh, there he is. I'm like, where did the other member go? There's the 2 members prone in the grass. They saw all the people, and they did not want to engage. Looks like they're still crawling toward that direction. But quite honestly, Team 14 missed Team 2. Take a look at Team 15. We haven't seen them all match. Didn't even know there was a team down here. And they still have all their members. They haven't seen any action because they have 0 kills. But they will look great having a team of 4 against 22 others, or I should say 18 others, is looking great for them. And it is not Spark Me, by the way, which I thought it was. I wasn't just saying Spark Me. I just couldn't read it from a long distance. So it is that name, and I don't know if I should say it. Probably could. Probably, right? Let me call my agent. Let me see if that's a possibility. No, I don't have an agent. Here we go. Here's Courtney and Ellen. Alina. Are you moving around too far? Let me see. Alina. And they're really just hiding out over here, waiting for the circle to close. There's not going to be a lot of action. They're not going to go search for it. They need to move to the next circle. And they'll probably do that right when that clock hits 0. And that circle starts closing on them. Team 3 and Team 12. Looks like they're heading closer and closer to each other. And they are still here. So SG is the one that we're saying prone. Actually, no, that's not SG. That was a different team entirely. But they are heading close to Team L. L is rotating in their direction, actually. And they have taken up these houses. And shots are being taken. I can't tell who's shooting at who, though. Let's see. This member is really going out of his way to flank around. Really on the backside of Team 3. And does get a nice shot on Jailer. Probably a headshot because that was a quick knock there. And Kopiu is going to be right there with him now. And Team 12 now has to be worried about getting flanked on their left. And there's a knock. Colleen doing some work. Colleen, though, looks like is hiding behind some tree here. Almost getting knocked. That would have been a huge knock if they could have gotten it. And they do now. So well played now for Team L, as they have changed the game right now. So rotating around to the right. Jailer is still down. Getting a nice hit on Kopiu as a prone game. As he starts to rotate back over to the left behind the big rock. And he's going to go even closer now. Oh, what's your move here? Nice grenade? I hope so. Please get it right. Get it right. Get it tight here. Oh, man, I thought that was perfect. That was so close. Good run away from that grenade, though, because he definitely needed to avoid that. Bruce Lux goes prone to hide out from any gunshots. Nice job from Team L going on the rotation. Getting a knock there. Now you have Kopiu, who's only one left standing. And everyone else is going for Thurston, but you got to pay attention. One more. You got to finish off. You don't want to go and mess this one up. Gets a knock, and Lux is down, and Thurston. That's what I was talking about. You got to go 100% all the way through these, because you don't know how scrappy some of these teams can play. You go for the thirst, but you got to watch out. There's still one left, and Kopiu is down. So while Tank and Murder was able to finish off that team, they do lose a big member who was very instrumental in working that one out. Flanking to the right, perfectly getting in position that really put the heels onto SG. So we'll see how they do without him. Adam F. pushing his way farther, more inward to the new circle. I think he's already in it. No, he is not. So he has to make his way in it. Team 15 right next to Team 14 on the horizon. We have Alina. We got a knock and a thirst there. And they want some more. They're going for Team 14. Does seem like Wapo is now by the rock. Probably heard all that. And obviously his teammate was taken out because of it. Throwing a grenade, getting hit a few times, and they are taken out. I think that grenade was maybe a smoke. Nope, it was a grenade. That was rough to watch. But good try. OAG is out of the match. We have another one after this, so we'll see if they can recover after. SV Shadow with Snake Man, which it makes sense being under this house as Snake Man. But Shadow, I guess Shadow makes sense as well. I mean, you're in the Shadow. So, where's your teammate, by the way? Both of you are under here? Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay. I mean, okay. Honestly, I would never look under this house at all. Never. Not in a million years. So here we go. Shadow and Snake Man trying to rotate now. How are you guys in the circle? Ooh, no, I can't miss. You have El Murda. They were just down to 2, and it looks like Adam was able to take one out, so now Murda is by himself against Adam. Adam's been by himself throughout the entire match. It does seem like we have a retreat to get to a better spot. The rock is certainly a better spot, and Adam F has a spot as well by the rock. Nice hit on Adam. Any hit counts here, especially in a 1v1. That grenade almost got a piece, but did not. Murda's trying to rotate, getting a nice hit there, but could not save himself because he had no cover. So Adam was able to rotate into a perfect, Adam was able to hide out behind the rock and get that good hiding spot before shooting. So Team 15 now in the middle between a lot. It looks like they are taking out some teams on the edges. TK trying to rotate but aren't able to. At least Andy wasn't. Siska gets hurt badly, but I think is still alive and up and running. Low-key is going to make his way a little bit over to the edge. Low-key getting hit, almost taken out, and does get knocked. So that was a bold move. Looks like they're going for a thirst. And Low-key will be able to hide out for now. Is that a grenade? No, it's a smoke. So Team 15 now going to be surrounding TK. Are they in the smoke enough? It does look like that is enough, so that is a lucky thing because Alina is coming in around the back end. That's a good flank position. TK sways is down. So now there's only one Siska. Siska still holding her own. Is almost downed, but not quite out. Is healing in the middle of the smoke. Oh boy, out in the outskirts and was taken out by Alina. So Accelerate doing some dirty work right now. As they're going to have to get into the new zone though. They might be able to loot up some. Still under the house. I mean, staying true to the name, both Snake Man and Shadow. But Lordy Lord, have 0 kills. They're going for red, and they're getting naked too. Well, they're just switching. Okay. I love it. I kind of like it. I want to see how well they do. Obviously, there's 6 people left with 3. There's a team of 1, a team of 2, and a team of 3. So obviously Accelerate would have the advantage, especially with that new circle. Beautifully placed on Team 15. And now let's see what they do. Adam, if these 2 teams get into a fight, that really lowers their chances of winning the whole thing because they really need to separate Accelerate's attention between the 2 rather than to focus on one of them. And they go fight each other with SV and Adam. That would certainly hurt both of their team's chances. So a ghillie suit on Adam certainly helps with hiding. Not in houses, but it definitely helps with hiding in general. And it looks like Adam will need to push up just a little bit farther. No one's quite looking at his direction, so doing it now would be good. It does seem like Team 2 is going to be the first ones to engage with Team 15. And as Team 15 is getting a little bit closer to this side of the circle. Team 10 is now moving into the new circle as well. And shots are fired at Elena, who was doing some nice work earlier. Just got knocked, the initial knock. So now it's 2v2 essentially for these 2 teams. Looks like they're trying to shoot on Courtney. Courtney avoiding those dodges. Avoiding those shots, I should say. And Shadow going for the long grenade. I think that's going to be a bit short from this distance. Maybe going for a smoke, possibly. Nope, that was a grenade. And Elena's going to get picked up and does so. So smoke being thrown in between and Shadow throws smoke on himself as well. Meanwhile, Snake Man is acting like his name says so, being a slippery snake. Adam F also is getting a nice spot behind. If he can get some nice views on Accelerate, that would change this battle for sure. Essentially being a 3v3, even though one of the 3s would be 2 teams. Because a third party would be great if Adam could do it. Adam is the wild card here. Can he really change it up here? Shadow getting hurt, getting knocked. So right now, both of those teams' chances are lowering and really being in favor of Accelerate. You have big rotation from Snake Man now. And he's heading a little bit too close to Adam, honestly. And if both of those 2 fight, Adam getting knocked and thirsted, so that's it. Not thirsted, but just completely instant killed. That just leaves 1. Snake Man is left. Spank Me is getting a little close. Hearing the footsteps, I think he heard that movement. He's looking back down. What happens here? Getting a knock. Doesn't look like he's going for the thirst. Does go for the thirst there, but you gotta be careful. There's other people around. Courtney's right there in front. Courtney is down as well. Will this be Accelerate's downfall? Going in separately, one at a time. Now Elena is trying to get some shots. And the blue zone with the shots from Accelerate will do it. Accelerate taking the win there. Elena with the big kills. And it looks like Zig has actually started the room already. So make sure to get in as soon as you see it. Courtney, Spank Me, Alina, and Savior getting a nice amount of kills. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total kills. You also have SV, Snake Man, and Shadow pretty much playing the role of their title, going with 2 kills. Adam with 3. TK with, how many is that? 4. Team L with Bruce, Lux, Tank, and Murda with 6. OAG with 0. SG with 1. Vanguard with 0. Vital with, nice job from Feats, 3, 4, 5. War with 2. And OPD with 0. So I know Vital was trying to invite me in. I need to go through that list.
But if you guys see me on the ground, or if you're watching Vital, please invite me. Appreciate it. Tidal waves. Anyone want to join my room? I'm sure. Well, we're streaming right here, man. Let's go, Luna Chicks. Yeah. I don't know who that is actually. All right. If you guys can invite me into the new room, would definitely appreciate. Thank you, Zig. Sorry for the long wait. Good job, guys, joining into the room immediately. It's exactly what we want to see, so we can get things started as soon as possible. Go War, says Kenji314. How far did War get this time around? I don't think they got far, honestly. I gotta look back. Oh, here, I can see. Quickly. That's not them. I think they got 8th or 9th. I believe. Accelerate, loving it. Getting all those kills. Getting a top spot. Definitely puts them in the chance to win it all. Tidal Waves says GG. Aurora says GG as well. Great job, everybody who are participating as well. We have one more match. And this will literally figure out who will take the top spot. We've had some top teams already getting a lot of kills and getting the top spot. Who was the one that won the first round? I think that will be a good indicator of how far Accelerate has taken this match. If there's a team that has been keeping up, that would certainly figure out who has the top spot so far. I don't know. Do we have any clips? We might. Let's take a look. I'm going to go over here. We do have one. Let's see if we have any other new ones. And that's one. Okay, so let's see what this one says. And you have Kopiu, who's only one left standing. So I like what SG does here. But you got to pay attention. One more. You got to finish off. You don't want to go and mess this one up. Gets a knock, and Lux is down, and Thirsted. That's what I was talking about. You gotta go 100% all the way through these, because you don't know how scrappy some of these teams can play. You go for the Thirst, but you gotta watch out. There's still one left, and Kopiu is down. So while Tank and Murder was able to finish off that team, they do lose a big member who was very instrumental in working that one out. Flanking to the right, perfectly getting in position that really put the heels on. You're totally SG. Right. Totally right. So we'll see how they do without him. Yeah. Adam F. It was a tough spot for him. His way farther, more inward. Couldn't have said that much better. Circle. I think he's already. Let's see. And the last one here. This is the final ending. Accelerate was going out one at a time. That's one thing you got to watch out for when you're playing. Adam. That's what I'm saying. With getting knocked, you got to go 100%. That's it. Throughout the entirety. Just completely instant killed. Let me pause this. You have to go 100% throughout the entirety. You know that there's only one person left, right? There's 5 people alive, and you just got a knock. There's a knock somewhere on the map. So right now, it was Snake Man who was the only one left against a team of 3. If you're that team of 3, you got to stay together. You got to finish off that team unless you just try to be risky. I mean, a lot of teams like to say, all right, there's only one left. Let's spread out, but by spreading out, you just make it 1v1 throughout the entirety of the map. And luckily, Accelerate was able to hold it down because that blue zone was also playing an event, or playing was affecting, I should just say, Snake Man, because he had to push up farther and farther because of that blue zone. I don't know if Snake Man got killed because of the blue zone, because he had like 1% health here. Snake Man is left. Spank Me is getting a little close. Hearing the footsteps, I think you heard that movement. He's looking back down. Ken, what happens here? Getting a knock.
Doesn't look like he's going for the thirst. Does go for the thirst there, but you gotta be careful.
There's
Other
one,
people
two,
around.
Lena's
Courtney's
too
there
far
in front.
back.
Courtney is down as well. Will this be Accelerate's downfall? Going in separately, one at a time. Now Elena is trying to get some shots. And the blue zone with the shots from
Yeah,
Accelerate.
so Snake Man was
will do it.
died
Accelerate
from
taking the win
Elena.
there. Elena with the big kills.
Or Elena, if I'm
and it
mispronouncing
looks
that,
like
this is
Ziggs actually started
just,
the
I
run
don't
already,
know.
so make sure you get in as soon as you see it. Courtney, Spank Me, Elena, and
You guys know
Xavier.
I'm terrible with names. Looks like we're in the next room. Nice. Love the quickness. We got 32 alive. So we'll see how you guys play in the last round. Can Vital come out on top by getting a win here? I think they're going to need a win in top kills in order to make it to the top. But we'll see. They've been hot dropping here to boot camp every single time. And I don't think it's worked for them yet. I'm not even sure if they do get a top spot, if that will even get them a top 3 in the whole grand scheme of things, but they're going to try it. Now this playing line is terrible for anyone that wants to go south. It's not terrible to hot drop because usually any playing line will get to boot camp or Paradise Resort. But if you want to go over to, like, I don't know, Camp Pung or Docks or Camp Charlie, that'd be tough to get to. So not a lot of teams are hot dropping to boot camp so far. Might see some people going to Paradise Resort. We do have, I think, maybe 2 or 3 teams, actually. 3 teams going to boot camp. And it does seem like Vital has changed things up. They're not going to hot drop. They're going over to the north by, I can't pronounce the name, maybe KO. And right when they drop, I'm going to change perspective because I do want to see what's going on around. And let's see what's going on here. It looks like we got a knock on CM. Harvey is downed and out. And CM is completely taken out already. So some quick work by SG. They're going for some more kills. And they've been getting a lot of kills throughout this entire event. And I'm wondering if they really have a chance. They have a chance to take it all. They've already taken boot camp. Can they have a chance to win all the scrimmage? We'll see. Let's see now against some other teams that are coming in. So you have Team 4. TK, Andy, and the rest of TK. Getting some loot here. As everything renders, you have a better idea of what everything looks like. And there you have it. They have this area. Not a lot of loot, I'm going to say, but they have a lot of time. Because with this group of people, they can go to different places and expect to survive. Here you have Accelerate. They've been looting this spot too. Not a big town name, but as long as they keep moving around to different complexes, they'll be fine. And hopefully will get what they need in order to compete. You have OPD, Aspect, Sector, Darkest, and Mallow here, rocking with a team of 4. And again, another team that isn't going to any major town. Quite interesting to see this time around is that nobody really hot dropped. Here you have OAG, Allen, J400s, Guapo, and Stel 5 or Stealth. Is that Stealth? That's a cool way to do it. I'm gonna go Stealth 5. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, but I like it. I like to try. So they have Paradise pretty much to themselves as well. They don't have to worry about enemies coming around. In this do circle, only 2 teams are in it. The rest have to make their way in. They do have some time, so they don't have to worry about it too much. We still have OPD going to house, trying to loot up as much as possible. And we're going to go back to Vanguard here at Pi Non. They got 3 members still. It is still the same. Partixel, Footspray, and VG Tree. Pi Non has a lot of good loot, I always think. I like dropping here a lot. I think it creates... I like the way it looks. I like how there's a river that generally just flows right through it. Really creates a different atmosphere compared to other places around the map.
looks like Team 1, which is Vital, is separating quite a bit. So Vital has Vital, Legend, Zig, and Purge. 2 of their members have separated. It looks like a misfire, but honestly, I don't think there's any players around for miles to hear that shot. So as you see, Purge has an M4, probably one of the best weapons in the game. It's certainly an automatic weapon most people would like to have in hand. I don't know what his second weapon is. Now let's see this drop. As it drops down. Can we see what's inside? There we go. An MK14 and M249 extended mag for the snipe, ammo for both, and level 3 gear with an adrenaline shot. So obviously the MK14 is a sniper, not the one you usually want. You usually want the AWM, that bolt action. But here on this map, it's such a small map, you might actually want the MK14 instead. Now obviously the M249 has 100 rounds per a go. So that is definitely helpful when you're in close proximity to another team. You don't have to worry about reloading pretty much. But it is kind of wild when you think about it. When it goes to long distance, it's not really a mid-range weapon. It's more short range. As long as you're in the same house, I think that is a great weapon to have. But other than that, it becomes a little more tricky to use. It certainly doesn't have the accuracy that most automatic weapons have. Team 11. So obviously people are seeing that drop. I wouldn't be surprised if OPD sees the drop in the distance in boot camp. Yeah, they see it right now. They know it's yellow. The yellow indicates that is a flare drop. And with a flare drop, that means people. So with that being said, they are going to really pay attention to boot camp. And with a hollow scope on an AKM, that's not going to do very much from this distance. Meanwhile, Team 14 getting really close. So it does seem like this is Allen away from his teammates, just looting up these houses. Luckily, the other team is falling back as well, going toward boot camp. So going away from Team 14, but that doesn't stop. It doesn't seem like it's stopping Allen from pushing forward without his teammates. Now it does seem like he's actually going back, so maybe it did. But for now, they are in the new zone, and they're looking pretty. No one's in the south part of the circle. Shots? Is he shooting? Oh no, that's from OPD. Yeah, sometimes it does that. I don't know why. Has a 2-time scope, not the greatest for long distance there. Same as the hollow, but a little bit better, obviously. As they are trying to rotate into this complex here. Some of their members are still on the hill. Some of them are on the ground. I don't know where he's shooting. There's no one there on the right. Colleen has it 3 times. Getting some nice hits with this M4. Getting a knock. Will continue to work? Getting a thirst. Getting another. Oh, lucky. Almost getting a knock there. And they also see Jay. Really good work from Colleen. Getting some nice hits. And holding down that recoil. Because that recoil on automatic fire is tough to hold. Man, really dropping their health down generally to like 5%, if not less. Now, OAG will be able to recover, but they did lose a member in this process, I think. Actually, no. OPD has all their members still up. Just took a lot of damage. So SG is now moving a little bit closer. There's not a lot of places they can move closer to, though. They're on top of the hill in the open. So if you're trying to go close to them, you're going to have to climb up this mountain. It'd be a tough gig, and Colleen might be trying it. Colleen getting a nice hit, getting a knock. So now you have Colleen possibly going up the mountain here on the corner. Would be a good idea, especially with the teammates who can see Colleen and protect her as she's going closer and closer, and kind of indicate to her as well where they are. Colleen really pushing it now. Nice job, Colleen. Really surprising everybody here. I don't think Stealth even knew that he was around. And a knocked down, but finally a teammate comes around to help out, and Colleen will stay alive. So Colleen doing a great job flanking. Really took a while for I think OPG or OPA, OPD, sorry if I forgot. But they took a while to see SG Colleen. And so well played. There's still team around. Where? I thought there was. Nope, never mind. I was wrong. So we have, look at this separation. Everyone's on the outskirts. Nobody is in the middle of the circle. You have team 1 who's going to get a drop on top of here. Let's see, what do you get? Ooh, nice. AWM with the ammo with it. Groza with its ammo. Level 4 scope. I mean, level 4. 4x scope. And level 3 vest and helmet with a ghillie. So if anyone is going to take it, I would think that ghillie suit should go to the AWM. Be a great way to perch yourself in the bushes and be able to shoot some people without being seen. All you're missing is a suppressor. You're pretty much stacked. Now you got TK, Andy, and the rest just hanging around here. They have no action whatsoever. Meanwhile, there are 21 people alive. 6 teams left. A VSS in hand, one of my favorite sniping weapons in the game. I'm wondering if these two teams are going to see each other. This is Team 15. This is Accelerate. As they are going into the circle, they might stop here for the time being. Meanwhile, let's take a look at Team 6, who are next door. Prone, Shadow, and Snake Man. I swear, they might be prone for most of the game, and it looks like they're just having some fun with it, because a teammate is just pretty much stepping on them, as you can see. Oh no. Okay. I know. Changing it. Alright. Sorry about that, everyone. Sometimes I forget, and it's my fault. Changing it back now. Damn, I hate it when I do that. Hate it when I do that. It's a fat rip, I agree. Damn. Alright, let's get back to the game though. Alright, we have team 3 here on top. So a lot of these teams are hanging on the outside of the new circle here. And it looks like they might have to engage soon with another team. Thank you, Guy, for indicating that to me. Appreciate it. So we have SG Jailer. It looks like they're looking at Team 3 with Vital on the outskirts. Man, oh man, I haven't done that for a while, but honestly, that should never happen. We have Vital on the outskirts, as I was saying, and Team 3 with SG on top. So taking some shots is Colleen. Colleen takes a major hit, and that wasn't a headshot. It looks like it was a body shot, luckily. And so Colleen is just going to heal up, back up a bit, and let his teammates help out just a bit until she can get a scope on them as well. Shots on Vital, getting a few hits on her, but in the scope of things, they'll be fine behind that hill. Meanwhile, Team 3 is really separated. If you can take a look on the top right map, they are not in the position to push anytime soon. And so, really, they're just going to hold the fort here, I think, in boot camp. And let some work happen. So Colleen took a few hits again. Colleen's going to go for some heals as well. Taking a few shots back is his team member, her team member, with Jailer. Jailer needs to, or did get a hit, possibly. And looks like Purge got hit as well. Let's see what they're looking at from their spot. Purge almost going down. That would have been huge. Possibly a pushing event, but Purge did not get knocked. Staying alive, being able to heal himself is a big win there. So right now, no one's rotating around them. Pretty much it is 4v4 straight up. One has the hills, one has the apartments. So SG is really trying to find an angle on them, using the windows for cover. But generally speaking, they're going to have to move. Vital getting an angle here on top now. They can get a downward shot on the other team. Meanwhile, looks like Team 3 is moving a little bit closer to them. Colleen is now spread over to the right. Meanwhile, the rest of SG is moving in that direction as well. So they're not going to go through Team Vital here. They're not going to try that. It does seem like they're going to go more to this side, pretty much all the way over using this hill, and then maybe coming closer afterwards when they get on top on the same playing field. But it doesn't quite seem so. I think they're more headed toward, is the new circle out? Yeah, the new circle is out of the way. They're trying to beat them there. That's what they're trying to do. They're not going to stay around and fight. They're going to try to keep going, make it to the new circle, and that will work out if they can. But Team 1 actually is rotating a little bit close to Team 3. I think they were trying to see if they're at boot camp still. I think they have given up on that idea and start heading in as well. And when both teams are coming in at the same time, they might actually encounter each other eventually. But for now, it seems like they've separated quite a bit. Team 6 is heading a little closer to the new circle, and which also means heading over to Team 3 on his right. Now, is he by himself? Snake Man, are you good? No, man, you lost Shadow. So Snake Man without his Shadow, trying to make it in to the new circle, taking some shots from Team 3, and is completely taken out by SG. Just on a whim, they go for some shots and get an instant kill. They might have gone unheard, possibly. Vital is pretty far away from them now. So they'll just continue on, making their way in to the new circle. That leaves 4 teams left. You have Team 4 here with TK Andy. That is TK, Sways, Siska, Loki, and Andy. Yeah, I mean, literally all these teams now are pretty far away. The only teams that were close was Team 1 and Team 3, but they've separated as well. They pretty much made a square between all of them, evenly spaced out. Team 3 actually has one member, Colleen. Colleen's been very aggressive the entire match. She's trying to get angles on Team 1 possibly, and might have been able to see him there at the bridge. I'm not sure if she did. She just looked up and then came back down to maybe just want to see that, and I don't know if she did or not, but if she did, then she really just retreated right after that. This is Team Vital on Team 1. They're under the bridge and maybe heading closer to Team 3. They might just want to see what's going on this side. They might not actually make a move into Painan. As this circle closes, it'll really determine how these teams rotate, because everyone's pretty spread out. Not all teams are going to be in the new circle. Taking a look on the other end, Legend also taking a look and then backing off, just like Colleen did. And I'm not sure if he saw anything, but he's certainly backing up to his teammates who are crossing the river. Let's see, VG Partixel into the new zone. The rest of his teammates still far behind. They'll have to come in as well. And the new circle is given to Team 13. So there's a lot of rocks, a lot of cover. So great place to see some action. I love the idea of using the rocks and the trees rather than buildings for some action. I'm excited to see how this turns out. TK here by the rock, the huge rock, looking over. Siska might have an eye for VJ or VG. Partixel's in view, almost getting a hit. Does get hit there with the Car 98. But Partixel's high. Oh, another hit with the Car 98. Honestly, 2 hits should have been enough, but it's not. Partixel still alive, not peeking once again because he had to heal up. And that's exactly what Partixel did. So now Team 3 coming in real close here. 1 member knocked on TK. SG just over here, getting real close. Colleen in view, going prone, shooting there. Now his team's over here. They're right there. I don't know if they can see her. Colleen having a lot of help too. Oh man, it is not looking good for TK. 1 member hurt and bad and is gone. So well played from SG, rotating around that team. And Colleen is going to have to go for some heals. Really instigating that, leading the charge and having his teammates help. She did a wonderful job. So here we go, Team 3 facing off against Team 13. VG Tree trying to see where Team 3 was on the other end. Actually also looking to the left. And that's where Vital was. So maybe they were fighting more against Vital. But they have to watch out for Team 3 as they are going to make it into the new circle as well. Tree has to as well. He's really on the outskirts here. And has to pay attention to the right side. It does look like Small Fry is going to try to come around. That shot definitely will indicate for SG to look over here. So I don't know if that was a great idea for VG Tree as he has to get into the new zone and be in firing range for Colleen and the rest of SG. Getting shot on both sides it seems, and he is down. So he will be finished off. His teammates are too far away. Meanwhile, there's a lot of action up here as well. Vital getting the finishing touches on a team over there, and will have to revive 2 of their members, and that will just be 2v2. SG's looking great. They have all their members up and running. Meanwhile, Legend and Zig have to get revived and healed. They just got revived, so now it's just a healing job. SG really still making a huge push, being very, very aggressive. A lot of smokes being thrown by both teams. SG being very separated. And we know the dangers of separating at this point in the game. And Jailer getting knocked in that corner here. And the rest of their teammates are a little bit far behind. You have nice. Colleen wasn't able to rotate. So now it's a 2v4 situation. Purge is down. SG finishing off 1 member, and that will do it. So Vital taking the win for their own scrimmage. We were hoping to see that happen, and we got it. So 6 kills there for them for the first place team. Colleen going with 12 by herself. Jeez, most teams don't get 12 in a round, but Colleen gets 12 by herself, and there's 1 from each of the others except for Jailer, so they will have 14 total. Footspray, VG, and VG Tree with Partixel going with 0, but they get 3rd place. TK with 0, SV with 4, Accelerate with 1, OAG with 2, OPD with 1, and CM with 0. So, who won? I don't know. Calculations need to be made. I think SG has this one. I think they did really well in the first match as well. I'm not sure how well they did in the second match, but I kind of remember Colleen doing some really good work throughout the entirety of it, not just in this last match. So I think they have a ton of kills to keep them up on first place. I'm just making my guess, but calculations still need to be made. So that was the last round of the Vital Pro Scrims. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and playing. If you guys want to continue playing in these matches, all you gotta do is register on their Discord. The link is in the chat. So all you have to do is the latest Discord link on the chat. Just hit that and you'll be in their Discord. All questions can be answered there. Everyone there is willing to help out. So if you have any questions, just you can get a Discord account and that will work. I hope you guys enjoyed. As I said, thank you to all the teams that have participated. Thank you to Vital for hosting these scrimmages, and I hope I'll continue to do these for them every week. This will be always Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I hope you guys enjoyed. and see if you guys wrote anything new, because I'm probably going to assume the misses. Well, now he got the message. Yes, I did. I apologize to everybody about that. If you guys don't know and you guys are just joining in, I kind of dropped the ball there with a different view that wasn't the game. So appreciate all the support you guys for trying to reach me and trying to get me to get the stream. Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's difficult for me. So I apologize. But we'll see you guys on Tuesday for 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time again. They'll have these every week, and I hope you guys will be there again. Registration's probably opening up, if not open already. So make sure you guys are ready to enter your teams in to participate. It is a first come, first serve basis, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great night. See you later. If I can. Well, now I'm just taking me some time. Again, I'm Naked H Crusader. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time.
This is not forever. Folks changing like the weather. Cold, weird, and all around. Toxic people being severed, like leaves falling in September. Cold, wet, and on the ground. You can cut me down, but I won't stay for long. I'll grow back again. Oh yeah, my roots are strong.
It's taking over. There's no escape. You better get moving. Ready or not, get ready.
No matter who believed in me and who didn't, this my meditation. This my only form of existence. This is where I live. Without it, I ain't nothing. This my meditation. 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 Meditate, I elevate through my spirit into the gates. I'm up there chilling with them guys. It's nice and pretty, but I gotta wait. Angels saying I gotta stay. My message, dog, is being swayed. I really gotta get paid and focus on getting made. Who riding dolo in the queue? Added 7 bitches out of 2. Cop a photo with a view. Yeah, I'm rapping shit. We a rowdy crew. Stop telling me what to do. What to do? Look around like who are you? Who are you? Crack the card like pistachios. You wanna tell me, dog, that you bagging hoes? I'm busy bitching. I'm stacking O's. The only thing I rise for gold. They don't really know I'm for you. They don't really know how I do. They don't really know about my crew. They don't really know who is true. They don't really know I'm for you, yeah. I found peace within myself once I started making this music. It was my form of meditation. This my 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 meditation. Meditation, medication, everything plus the patience to help myself endure the pain. Assure myself that I've changed. I need some sun and less of rain, more of hope to keep me sane. It feels like you know my name, but really don't get the game. My mind hates me. My mind faze me. I am greatly in need of you, baby. But you don't really get the game. You don't really know my name. You don't really see the lane. You don't really see the fame. You ain't recognize my lane. Cause my lane really gon' kill it. I don't really care if you ever gon' feel it. Leave your ass cooked like a motherfucking skillet. I'ma keep going to the day I'm the realest. Oh yeah, you feel that flow. Oh yeah, you know how it go. Oh yeah, you know I'm that boy. Oh yeah, you know how to destroy. I don't really gotta say how I feel, man. Find a way within you to find inner peace and meditate. This my meditation. 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 This my
Discover the power of Tempur-Pedic sleep at Raymore and Flanigan. With Tempur-Pedic's pressure-relieving comfort, you'll wake up ready for anything and get your new Tempur-Pedic tomorrow with free next-day mattress delivery. Raymore and Flanigan, your elite Tempur-Pedic retailer.
I ain't feeling lonely, and I wanna admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, were those gonna lift me up this time? You were the only one who got me tripping up inside. All the words you told me